Welcome to Harmonic Sonics. Welcome to my sound laboratory. I've got my opsix native here in front of me. I'm holding my trusty phone in lieu of a camera with a really cool panning arm, so I don't have to use my hand, but I don't have that, so this way you can see the controls. That's with the grain shifter on. Turn that off. Let me turn the volume down just a tad, huh? That's too quiet. So as you see, I have a wave shaper on operator 4's modulator and the modulator for operator 2 here. This additive 1-2 wave, I've got the comb filter with the comb feedback being changed with this virtual patch from LFO3 and LFO2 as a control. It's like a secondary mult, basically. I think that's what I'm calling it. I don't know if that's the correct term, but anyway, I'm using operator algorithm 1, and I have a sine, an additive try, and a 1-7 additive on 6. All effect operators 2, 4, 5, and 6 here. All at 1/4 ratio and 1/8 ratio for 1 and 3, operator 1 and 3, with some fine tuning on the pitch control that I use to get a wider stereo pan and a chorusy effect, so I can get the grain on here instead of using chorus. Because I really wanted to try this grain shifter out. I haven't really used it much on this synth, on either the hardware or the software here. So the wave shaper on the opsix is great for polyphonic use. I can do chords with it. I mean, I'm on a low octave, so if I go 2 octaves up, if I turn these down a little bit to like 75, like that, it starts to sound a little more consonant, a little less fuzzy. I'm really fascinated with the growl sounds. As you can see with the waves, they're doing some crazy things. I have the comb filter and also the operator 2 level being changed with LFOs, and I think I'm going to change the wave shape amount. Let's see if that does something on operator 4. So I'm going to go into the virtual patch, select LFO1. For the destination, I'm going to go to operator 4 on this drop down and select wave shaper. It's effect, so that'll look for effect. Here it is, wave shaper high damp. That's the only wave shaper option, so I think that's the right one. Yeah, because there's effect, there's mix, and there's damp. So I'm going to turn down operator 1 so I can hear this. It's doing something. It's doing something. So let's go to LFO1. Let's turn the speed. Let's clock it to 1/16. Let's go crazy. I don't know if it's doing anything. I have it at 84%, so I'll put it at a negative amount. Sorry, I was panning up by mistake. Is that doing something? Let's change it to a saw wave, toward down, see if that's doing that sound. I'm gonna make it slower, just to make sure that's what I'm hearing is coming from that. Yeah, it is. So it is doing that. Good, alright. Interesting, when I increase it to 100, it's like a saw up wave. So if I change that, so I'm going to add a mult, and I'm going to go up LFO3 as well. Then I'm going to do LFO3, and I'm going to do operator 4's level to be changed. Whoa, whoa. Operator 4 level. 100%. Let's see what LFO3's speed is. 1/2. Yeah, that's good. Maybe I'll mult that to LFO2 just because. There's no science to this. It's just me selecting different things and hearing what happens. So it's getting growlier. Now I'm going to add the grain shifter into everything. Hold on, I gotta get one back up. Here we go. Wouldn't it be cool if I could change the timing of the grain shifter with an LFO? I'm gonna try and see if I can do that. I don't know. Program, maybe it would be program. Effect, see, since like the Cobalt, you can adjust effects. Oh, here it is, effect parameter 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can do it, awesome. So that's gonna be parameter 2, I think, because the retrigger here is the first one. So let's scroll down to effect 1 again, because it's the first effect, and so we'll go parameter 2. And I'm going to go negative 100 because I have it at positive 100 now. I have no idea what's going to happen. And guess what? I can mult it. So it's time to get crazy here. And now the speed. Now I mult the speed. Here we go. FX1 parameter 3. And let's crank that up and mult it out. Well, before we mult, let's play it. All right, I don't want to go that fast. So that means it's going to change speeds using LFO2, which is a saw up waveform. I want the saw down, so I'm changing that to LFO1 now. I've changed my mind, okay? God, all right. This is insane. Okay, I wasn't ready for this. Now LFO2 with the saw up. Now, the last one will be the level. So let's go LFO2, FX1 parameter 4 for our final modulation. And, oh, did I just change the wrong? I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know why it's not letting me adjust it. Hold on. Something's wrong here. What is it? FX1 parameter 4. It doesn't let me. Huh, weird. I'm gonna turn this all off again and just turn it back on just to make sure it's something I can do. No. Let's turn that off again. In fact, let's just skip off of that one and go to the next slot. Maybe there's some error. It looks like an error. Maybe it's not letting me do any more effects parameters. It could limit it to only 2. I'm thinking that's the reason this is happening. If I change, let's see if this theory holds, and I try to do something else, like operator 5's, level. Yeah, see, I can adjust that. Interesting. like the mix at about 50, maybe 25 actually. I don't want it to be too loud in the mix. Maybe a little bit more. 42, good number. A little more, let's just put it at 50. 54. There it is. All right, saving. Bassy, nasty. There we go.